Today on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we're going to go over some facts about the Japanese wisteria that I have, who's 10 years old, and we're going to talk about everything from wintering her to how she needs health all year long. So here we go. Hello, welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy, certifiable, and loving every minute of it. So today I thought we would talk about the wisteria tree that I've got, the Japanese wisteria. It's the 10-year-old one, not the dwarf. So we're going to talk about her. So here we go. Okay, so if you look carefully, you can see the wisteria, and it's right here in the middle. This is the baby wisteria, 10 years old. Her name is Lady Ophelia Fuzzlebranch. She's a 10-year-old Japanese wisteria and native to Japan, where it's been cherished for centuries in gardens, temples, and tea houses. It's known as Fuji. In Japanese, it's a symbol of love, tenderness, and immortality. Wisteria floribunda is prized for its long cascading blooms, sometimes over 3 feet long, making it the showiest of all wisterias. Now, wouldn't that be cool if I had a really, really big old one and had 3-foot flowers? Oh, that would be incredible. Japanese poets and artists often compared wisteria's flowing clusters to waterfalls or silk curtains. It's a vine in nature, and it's a tree in bonsai. In the wild, it's a climbing vine that can smother trees. It's invasive. As a bonsai, you tame that wild energy into elegance. A 10-year-old specimen is considered well established, with strong trunks and good flowering potential. The twisting stems, because they grow in a twisting twine, what kind of fashion? The Japanese wisteria twines clockwise, and the Chinese wisteria twines counterclockwise. That's how you can tell them apart. The Japanese, they often take 7 to 15 years to flower from seed. A 10-year-old bonsai is right at the sweet spot to show off blossoms. The flowers aren't just pretty, they carry a sweet grape-like fragrance. So, I'm not sure if she's going to flower or not. I bought a 10-year-old on purpose because I wanted to make sure that I had the potential to flower, if not this year, soon, within my lifetime. And I am 54. Gonna be in December. Anyway, in April through May, it explodes in purple or lavender waterfalls of flowers before the leaves fully emerge. So that's going to be pretty. Soft green compound leaves provide shade and texture. In autumn, the leaves turn golden yellow, adding a second season of beauty. When the tree sheds its leaves, leaving a graceful silhouette of twisting branches, almost sculptural, it's a living piece of art. Don't panic when it looks bare. This is its rest period. If overwintering in the garage is in a sheltered spot, keep temps above freezing, but below 50 degrees if possible. Even leafless, it's alive. Water sparingly, but don't let roots dry completely. Soil should stay slightly damp. No fertilizer during winter. Winter is perfect for checking the trunk, branches, and wiring work without foliage in the way. It loves sun, and for best blooms, indoors with grow lights over winter is fine, but give it strong light in the growing season. Prune hard in the winter for structure, lightly in summer to encourage flowers instead of just leaves. You can use a low nitrogen fertilizer in spring to promote flowers, not just leafy growth. Repot every 2 to 3 years in early spring, trimming roots to keep it compact. I've just repotted her, and she's got 6 new branches showing, which I'll show you in a moment. And I already have some low nitrogen, high phosphate fertilizer that is for blooming specifically. So that's good. It's Miracle Grow, but it's for blooming in particular. So, Some wisterias in Japan are over 150 years old and still bloom spectacularly. The famous Ashikaga Flower Park in Japan has a wisteria dubbed the Great Miracle Wisteria. It covers half an acre with its canopy of blossoms. Wow, wouldn't that be something to see? Half an acre of flowers. Japanese folklore sometimes links wisteria to feminine grace, as its blooms appear to bow gently like a lady in a kimono. A bonsai wisteria isn't just a plant, it's a patience product, rewarding years of care with breathtaking cascades of flowers. That's neat. That's pretty. Here's a quote about it. Even when my Japanese wisteria is sleeping through the winter, it's storing up energy for that spring explosion of blooms. Caring for bonsai like this is about patience, respect for the seasons, and enjoying the beauty in every stage of life, even the quiet ones. That's a pretty little comment. I like that. And I will show you these little branches. Here we go. You can see right up against my hand here all of these little tiny branches that are coming off of her. Good. 5 of them actually. There are 2 in the center and 3 on the sides. So that's all new. And hopefully they will be as big as these guys are coming in the spring. And then we will have more flowers. I don't know if they're going to be that big by spring. I don't think these leaves are going to be full size, but you never know. I mean, it's 6 months away, more than that. So I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. So anyway, that's my friend the wisteria. She's going to be really pretty come spring. But so will Lady Lola Brigida Fairbranch, who I have over here. This is my weeping cherry tree. And it's a Barbados cherry, not a typical weeping cherry. Hang on, my camera is going crazy on me. I have to move it around. Okay. Anyway, I incorporated some of this, this blue stuff. I forget the name of it now, but the blue stuff. Yeah, the blue pilea. That's right. Blue pilea. Because it looks nice coming off the sides. It's pretty. It's kind of cascading, kind of. See, doesn't it look nice? And then we've got this stuff right here. This is another type. These are baby's tears. And I forget what this is. The velvet plant, I think. Yeah. This will eventually grow into a trailing plant, kind of like a spider plant or a pothos. It'll be trailing and falling over the edges like really crazy. And I just repotted the fern. It's now in a basket. And it looks good. And I repotted my shamrocks. I put them in this kind of container, an old bonsai container, because I thought a row of shamrocks would look awfully cool. So that's what this will be in a couple of weeks. I'm waiting for them to come back up. And then also, over here, I've got other shamrocks that are going to come up in a square kind of container. So there you have it. Then I also got a cyclamen, which I don't do very well with, but Sharon does. Don't you, Sharon? You got violets all over the place and they look beautiful, and I am so jealous because I cannot get them to grow. But I keep trying. And here it is. This is my next try. This one was only $6.99. It was on sale and I thought, perfect. I need one. Gotta get it. So here it is. And then I've got the other ones over here now. Got the ivy down here. And I moved my what is it called? Caterpillar fern over here instead, so that it's more visible. And the snake plant too. Moved them over. Then this is my, excuse me, this is my terrarium. We've got some flowers and some different kind of plants in there. We've got the fiber optic grass, and then I've got this little guy right there on the side. I'm not sure what it is yet. I have to look it up. And then the little pincushion aloe are in here too. You can see them. And then this is my spurge. And look, it's growing little tiny babies. Little baby leaves and little baby spurges coming up. Yay! And all of the bonsai are happy. Here's the myrtle. See the yellow? That means they're older leaves that are going away. That's what I was told. It grows yellow because it's growing new leaves. So you just have to kind of go around it and just fluff it up some and get rid of the gold leaves. It's going to happen more and more because fall is here. I love her base. Her roots are so cool looking. These are my jade trees, 2 of which got burned by fertilizer. I'm waiting for them to come back from the dead. So someday they will be full again like their friend in the middle. Gotta be patient. And there's no need to throw them away. They're still alive. So, then I've got a gardenia and my largest ficus. Sorry, couldn't remember. My largest ficus, Scotty P. With his wonderful roots. He has raised roots. See, you can see through. So cool. And then my jade, another one, different kind of jade. And here I've got my sarissa and my false heather, which is very neat looking. Then I've got a dwarf bonsai. This is a dwarf wisteria. And these 2 are Chinese elms. Looking good. This is my ficus that I raised off of a cutting. And it is now currently growing in a circle. It's growing in a knot. You can see right there that it's growing in a knot. It's pretty cool. It took a long time to do that. But I'm very happy with the outcome. And once it grows a lot larger, like say 5 years from now, when it's nice and thickened up, it's going to look a lot cooler. So, in time, that one will be neat. And then, of course, the asparagus fern is always doing really well because it loves its spot underneath the skylight. And it's humongous. It's getting hard to walk past it. I don't mind. I feel like I'm walking through a jungle. So I don't mind. I haven't had any complaints. Then over here I've got a couple of wandering Jew that are in with the pothos, just for color and because they look good in there. So I've got some in the front and in the back. And it's going to look really pretty once it starts trailing. And then I have what's left of a helicopter plant and another piece of wandering Jew in this one. And over here I have a peperomia. I forget which kind of peperomia it was, but these crazy looking things right here are actually flowers. So that's interesting. They're neat looking. I've never seen flowers like that before. Some people don't like them, so they take them and they throw them off. They throw them away, cut them off, throw them away. But it's called a Jacob's ladder, and I think it does kind of look like a Jacob's ladder. It's also called the devil's backbone. And that I can see. So, that's all we have today. Hello, here's me. So, it's nice seeing you always, and come back and see me anytime, and share me with your friends, and I love ya. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.